here. Hello, hi. Hello, hello, hello. We are going to go ahead and get started. I know it's in the kind of end of the day. Hey there. Hey, Miss Shavonda. I know it's kind of end of the day for work, or maybe beginning of the day for work for a lot of people. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. And hopefully, if we have people to join, that would be great live. And if not, we will definitely leave the video up for replay for anyone who is interested in watching and applying. Hey, Miss Precious. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. I'm so happy to see members of Team 5-Star Glam here. We are live from the Team Nickel Chic page, just by request of our upline, Tamika. Hey, Tiffany. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump in. So this is the first installment of hashtag Marketing Monday. I know you're working. I said that most people are working, and or a lot of people are working. And so if you can't watch it, I totally understand. So just watch the replay. Just turn it off, watch the replay. And we are going to have a question and answer session afterwards, or at the end of this session. But I'll be happy to come back and type in answers and things like that if I have answers, or if we want to just kind of keep the conversation going afterwards, like for the replay part, okay? So yeah, so this is the first installment of Marketing Mondays. Marketing Mondays, I explained to my team that are going to be Mondays dedicated to building your business by way of marketing. Marketing tips, marketing advice, and things like that. And I'm going to host these every week starting today. We're doing it in the Nickel Chic page just by request again of from our upline. But going forward, we will have these on Team 5-Star Glam's page every Monday. And I'll give you guys a time. Just kind of it may be up and down a little bit with the schedule, just based on when I can get my bambino to sleep. During the day, or perhaps during the evening, just so we can have more engagement. So we'll just kind of play it by ear. But Marketing Monday will be dedicated to that, just building our businesses by way of marketing advice and things like that. So who am I? Of course, my team members know who I am, but in case you don't know, I am Kay Gibson. I am team leader for Team 5-Star Glam, an amazing team in Paparazzi, team of 44 incredible men and women. I joined Paparazzi June of last year, June of 2017, I think. June-ish of last year. I need to get that so I can be able to celebrate my Papaversary, of course. But since that time, I've built a team of 44 as a whole, including just a couple of lines down. And my front line consists of 29 people. I am out for my 30th person. So I'm very excited about that. But what excites me about Marketing Mondays is that I get the opportunity to actually use what I know from my education experience, from my work experience outside of paparazzi, to apply to paparazzi. And that's exactly what I'd like to do, what I like to share. I am, just by way of credentials, I am a marketing professional by profession or by trade. I graduated with my BS in English and communications from the University of Georgia a long time ago. Have a master's degree in communication and marketing, and yeah, I just love marketing and just using principles for marketing to sell and to promote my business. And you can just really apply it in every area of your life. Just different principles and things like that. So that's what we're doing. So Marketing Monday. Today we are talking about the power of recruiting through what we call attraction marketing. Okay, so it's called recruiting through attraction marketing. That's what we're doing. And please forgive my my shaking. So I'm holding the phone today. I left my left my my little stand, so I'm holding the phone and have my notes in front of me and all that stuff. So please forgive like the shaky camera. So and feel free to engage if you're on the video right now live. Feel free to engage. If you have some input, definitely put it there, and we can converse and all that stuff. But we're gonna keep it kind of short, kind of brief. Today we're literally gonna just kind of give tips for marketing tips by using attraction marketing. I'll explain what that is in just a second, but let me just give a disclaimer. When I say tips, these are tips based on my personal experiences, my research, my personal experience by looking at other successful paparazzi consultants, elites, and people at the top of the business, and just my own, like I said, my own experience within paparazzi and outside of paparazzi as well, just operating other businesses and in corporate America. So that's my disclaimer. These are just tips based on my personal experience and research. By no means am I making this a Bible, saying this is a must do, but just maybe some helpful tips that can help you push your business, right? So let's go ahead and get started. So attraction marketing. So attraction marketing, just by definition, it's a marketing strategy that basically attracts customers and clients to who you already want to buy, or to the thing that they already want to buy, or the thing that you have to offer. You're attracting them to what you have to buy. And a lot of times these are what we call warm leads, or warm prospects and things like that, because they know the product. A lot of times they've seen it, they know it, but you're either getting them to buy it or buy into it. So that's what attraction marketing is. And what I have found, just through my own experience and through research, is that you can definitely apply attraction marketing to recruiting and team building for your paparazzi business. So of course we know we love paparazzi, right? We are paparazzi consultants. We love the product. We've bought in. We share the product and the inventory, and we sell it and get it in people's hands and on people's bodies and things like that, because we love the product. So attraction marketing basically works because we do love the product, and we're able to attract people just based on that. In addition to sharing the product itself, what we have learned and what we're learning just kind of day by day is that building a team is the game changer in paparazzi, right? We do make our money by selling our products, yes. We do make our money by sending people online to buy products and things like that. But literally, we are after that residual income, right? That residual income, that money while we're asleep, that money if we just wake up, and do nothing that day. Well, I don't want to ever, let me take that back. I don't want to ever promote doing nothing. But residual income is basically money that you're going to have coming in and in and in, at some point, hopefully, regardless of what you do. And that's because, today we're talking about by way of building your team. So to build your team, recruiting, of course, is something that we need to do. So that's what we want to do. We want to relate. How can you attract your business to recruit people, right? So I just want to focus on a few just a few tips. And like I said, if you guys want to chime in, definitely do that. If you have some other tips that you want to add and things like that, feel free, and I will definitely incorporate them in this video and in this training, okay? So basically, the tips that I want to highlight is sharing the opportunity. Sharing the paparazzi opportunity. Paparazzi is an amazing opportunity. We know that firsthand. I know that firsthand. I am so excited because it took a second for me to get my momentum going with my team, but I finally got it. I think I finally found the formula. I finally found the excitement with my team, and I just ranked up to Premier Director. Yay! I'm very excited about that, and thanks to my team for their amazing input for that. But a lot of my team building has come from basically just me sharing the opportunity. And I've noticed that's a part of the formula for other successful paparazzi reps and elites and things like that. So we're sharing the opportunity. So let's just jump in. So number one, when sharing the opportunity, you need to be genuine, right? We love the paparazzi jewelry. We love the product. So it's easy for us to be genuine, right? Share what you know about the product, what you love about the product. And when I say share, take every opportunity, and we'll talk about that, the different opportunities and no missed opportunities in a second. But we're talking about when you're posting on social media, when you're talking to people in person, when you're just running into people or things like that. Be genuine when you're sharing the opportunity. Speak from your heart. And I'm not meaning like emotionalism or things like that, but be genuine, be honest about what it is, what you're doing in the business, where you are in the business, why you join. Know why you join. What is your paparazzi why? Because things like that are what you would use when you're sharing the opportunity, when you get the opportunity to share it, right? When you're posting daily. And that's one of the things I definitely encourage you to do. Post daily if you're on social media. Obviously, you're on social media right now, but, post daily, either in your private groups, on your personal page, on, different mediums and things like that. You're sharing, and you're honest about the things that you're sharing, right? You're sharing what you love. And speaking of what you love, you have to show people what you love by how you carry yourself, by how you represent yourself, right? You are the jewelry lady or the jewelry man, because we have men on our team, right? You make sure you're representing yourself as such. When I say you're the jewelry lady or the jewelry man, you are the paparazzi consultants or the paparazzi consultant. You always have inventory, right? Hey, Tracy, thank you for joining. That's my cousin. You always have inventory, right? How can you be the jewelry person when you don't have inventory, when you don't have jewelry? You always have to have inventory to show, to sell. And then that's a totally different training, but I always encourage my team members to, always make sure, even if it's like 2 or 3 items at a time, 10 or 20 items at a time, make sure you're constantly ordering so you can keep your inventory fresh, keep your inventory available, and always have something to offer, whether it's going to be online, or whether it's going to be actually in person. You want to have that inventory because you're the jewelry lady or the jewelry man, right? And you're always repping your business. You're repping your business by wearing your jewelry, and that's in your lives, in everything. When somebody sees you, they need to be able to identify you by what you have on. And I mean, that may be a little extreme for some people. And I have some examples, but to me, like if I'm pushing a product, I'm using my product, and I want people to know that I trust and believe in my product. And by doing that, I mean, we have a fashion item, so it needs to be a part of our wardrobe, part of our fashion, right? Other jewelry should not outweigh your paparazzi, right? I know we love our Pandora. We love our Tiffany and Company, for you high rollers out there. We love our platinum and our gold. We love our arm candy, arm charms, and things like that from some of our local vendors, right? But those items should not outweigh your paparazzi, fashion accessories. You can mix and match, but at some point, somebody needs to be able to identify, or when somebody asks you what you got on, oh, this is me. Oh, this is me. This is 5-Star Glam. Oh, this is Paparazzi. I only paid $5 for this. You need to rep what you love, rep what you sell. If you sell it, if you love it, you should have no problem with having some pieces, and hopefully enough pieces for you to rock daily, if you can, the product that you're selling. Paparazzi should reign. I know I love supporting other vendors and local artists and other Black vendors and things like that. I do, and I will, and I send people to them, and I whatever, but I'm going to always rock my paparazzi. My husband buy me jewelry. I have my wedding ring. Of course, I'm going to wear my wedding ring. My husband buys me, I have a Pandora bracelet I'm trying to fill up, just because I love Pandora, but at the same time, I'm always going to accompany that with some paparazzi. So, because, I mean, that's my business, and I'm going to support my business. Jay-Z said something on his 444 album, something like, why would I buy Belvedere when Ciroc is available? And that just meant like, why would I support somebody else's thing, Belvedere, somebody else's vodka, when Ciroc vodka is owned by Puffy, another black person, when I can support my own, right? Support your own. And that's how you identify, that's how you place yourself in that limelight of being like the paparazzi consultant for people. So you're sharing what you love, you're being what you love, right? And that is a part of what attracts people to paparazzi and what attracts people to you. And I can say that like wholeheartedly, most people who join my team came by way of just seeing what I post, what I wear, what I talk about, and literally just kind of attracted themselves to me, just kind of came to me and say, hey, what's that? Like, tell me about the business. It's literally been like that. And I thank God for that. It's been a blessing. But that blessing comes by way of me just loving it and being and sharing what I love, right? So yeah, wear your jewelry. Sell your jewelry, have your jewelry, and that attracts people. You heard Kanye West say, it ain't Ralph though, you know, when he's talking about his stuff, it ain't Ralph though. My saying, it ain't paparazzi though. Like, don't give me a gift of affordable jewelry or fashion accessories that's not paparazzi. Like, I would say thank you, but guess what I'm rocking? I'm rocking paparazzi. So yeah. Wear your jewelry, rep your jewelry, rep your business. That's who you are, right? So that's one thing. Be genuine, be honest, share what you love. You love this jewelry. Why do you love it? And be different and creative in how you share it as well. Yeah, we're wearing it, but if you're representing yourself on social media, make sure you're being different. Like I do encourage people to, you know, to Google and like, you know, search boards and things like that. We take from each other when it comes to like the different graphics and things like that. But think of different creative ways to share your business. Every day posting, just join my team, just a regular join my team. That's not necessarily what's gonna attract people. People are attracted by stories, by your creative, by your creativity, by your drive, by the reason. I mean, your reason for joining paparazzi. So be different. Don't just tell people they should join. Oh, you can make this money. Yeah, people are driven by money. That's the thing. People are driven by money, but are you making the money you're promoting? You know what I mean? Like we see those memes all the time. Make $2,500, make $13,000 if you make this rank, make $25,000 if you're a jet setter or whatever. Like we have those. This is the money you can make, but a lot of people aren't necessarily attracted to that opportunity if you're not at that status. And my husband says this when he's preaching sometimes, like you can't tell me what to do if you're not doing it. You know, like I'm not attracted to that. I don't take advice well. I don't take weight loss advice well from fat people. And I say that, I mean, that sounds, I guess, blatant or whatever, but like, I mean, when I was fat, like I knew principles of losing weight, and I'm still, like, I'm not saying, okay, that may have not come out right, but you can't tell me. About my whole point is that I need to see some progress from you, or some success from you, from what you're telling me to do. I wish I could just totally scratch that whole like last 30 seconds out, but whatever. You know, like if you're giving me weight loss advice, I want to see that you've succeeded in losing weight, or you're buff, or you know, you can exercise or something like that. And the same principle applies to paparazzi. You want to share stories that people can relate to, but that are also real to you, right? So yeah, one day I will be making $25,000 a month. And that's cool to share what the potential is, but people are more attracted to, you know, what you know for yourself, right? In my case, and I have some people on, I see some names. Hi, Andrea. I see Jaquilla and Shantae. I see people who work in their business every single day. You have teams, and you've attracted people in these ways too, but you're attracting people through your experiences and through your whys and things like that. And I mentioned earlier knowing your paparazzi why. My paparazzi why. Yes, is there any proof in the pudding? We get it. I know, right? Y'all know I can be so, like, especially my team members, like I'm so unfiltered sometimes. So I have to remember, that everybody don't understand my unfiltered. So I apologize for some of the things that come out of my mouth sometimes, but in advance I will. Hey Bianca. Yeah, share your experiences, share your why. My paparazzi why, for example, I joined paparazzi initially just to support my best friend. Right? And I saw what she was doing. I wanted to support and I wanted to be her first consultant. And that's the thing. But when I got in, I'm like, yo, this can really be a thing. Like I can make money. Like I made some immediately when I signed up. And I immediately, because I have an entrepreneurial like brain, like I just don't feel like I should be like punching somebody's clock. Like even though I've done that for the last 20 years of my life, like I don't believe that's what I should be doing the rest of my life. So my paparazzi why involved me not punching a clock. I have a baby girl. My paparazzi why includes being able to spend time at home with her. My paparazzi why has ultimately or just kind of evolved into me wanting to take my husband off his job at some point, or so he can focus on his creative things or his ministry and his comedy and things like that. Like those are my paparazzi whys. And the fact that I'm able to hit those different goals that I have, like that originally attracted me to paparazzi, and I'm able to share those experiences and those successes. Like I'm now able to be at home with my daughter, and like even though it's crazy sometimes, I'm having to do things like schedule my lives and my trainings and things around her naps. Like that's so fulfilling to me, and that's one of the reasons I go so hard in paparazzi, and I'm able to share that. That is an attraction to some people, some new mother who wants to, who's working 14, 16 hours a day. They're leaving before their kid wakes up. They're home when their kid is in bed. Me being able to share that paparazzi allowed me to stay home after I quit my job. And now that I'm spending time with my daughter, I can see my daughter when she wakes up. I put her in bed when she sleeps. I cook her dinner and things like that. Like I'm able to share that. That's attractive to some people. And it's a lot more attractive than sometimes is more attractive than, I can make an extra $200 or $300 a month. And even though that's attractive to some people, you want to resonate with who you can resonate with, right? Who you're like-minded individuals, people who see things the way you see it, or who can benefit from some of the things that you're benefiting from. Like, so share your experiences, share your testimony. And I don't know if everybody's a Christian. I'm a Christian. So I definitely use biblical principles in every area of my life, including my business. And it's somewhere in the Bible, Revelation, somewhere between Genesis and Revelation. I am the preacher, but I do know principles. And somewhere in the Bible that talks about people being like overcome by the words of your testimony, right? Your testimony, your experiences, your testimony basically like documents your experiences, right? The successes that you've had, the testimonies from your paparazzi. I talked about me leaving my job. That's a part of my testimony. I left my job not because of paparazzi necessarily, but I was able to stay off my job because of paparazzi, because I saw the benefits. I can put more time in and make this much money, just as much money as I'm making on my 9 to 5. Like paparazzi, because of paparazzi, I can stay off my job. Andrea Hawkins, who just chimed in, hello, recently left her 9 to 5 life. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Blessings be to God, because she's after that paparazzi life, and because we see how valuable, how beneficial, and how lucrative paparazzi can be. Share that. And Andrea actually said to me last week, she's like, I'm getting the opportunity to talk more about my business because people saw my post about me leaving my job. People, that piques people's interest. That attracts people. That's attraction marketing. I'm sharing that because of paparazzi, this happened, right? So like I got my biggest commission check last month. We went to EMP, and Trent Kirby actually gave this confession. And when I tell you, I believe that thing wholeheartedly. When he said January would be my worst month, at the time he said it, January was actually my best month in paparazzi. And I took that thing, I confessed it, and literally I believe that paparazzi, that January, the month of January, even though it was a great month for me, was gonna be my worst month this year. And to this day, this is February. February has been better than January. I got a bigger commission check that's coming this month than I had from February. And guess what I'm doing? I'm sharing that. Not necessarily what I'm making, but I'm sharing that I'm increasing in my production, increasing in my team members. I had more team members to join my team this month or in February than I had in January. I'm sharing that. That's attractive to some people. We went on a frenzy our last month. My team did our last week of the month on people joining. I had my cousin Tracy join, who went crazy. Andrea ranked up to director. Tracy just ranked up to director. Shavonda ranked up to director in 30 days. We shared that excitement, right? And people, because of that excitement, actually joined because they saw that we were actually on the move. And that's just us sharing our experience, sharing our testimony, sharing our excitement. That's what attracts people to you. And that's a major, major, major recruiting tool, right? Share it. If you're on, obviously you're watching now, you're on social media, post every day, like post about your business, attract people. That's when you're excited about something, people get excited with you, right? So definitely share it. What is paparazzi paying for? That's another thing. For my team, every month we set goals. And I encourage this for everybody, set goals. So we set a sales goal. Like how many pieces we want to sell, how much money we want to make, yada yada. We set a team building goal. Who do we want to reach out to? How many consultants we wanna add to our team, add to our whatever. But we also our third goal is always our personal goal, right? And a personal goal is basically something that's personal to you that paparazzi is taking care of. And this is one of the things that would be major when you're recruiting and sharing it about your business. Your personal goals, which you are documenting. First of all, this is a whole different training. You're documenting, you're writing it down, you're taking pictures, you're things like that, where you're talking about your goals and when you're meeting those goals. But your personal goal basically connects, it brings a connection to you, to your personal life, to other people's personal lives and your business, right? So things like, it could be small or large. This month, like every month, I want to be able to pamper myself with my paparazzi money. It can be something as small as a manicure, $10, $20. How much is a manicure? Obviously, I don't value those types of things, but I should. So I don't know how much they cost, but it could be something as small as a manicure. I'm going to take some of my money that I make from my paparazzi business, from my commission check, from some sales or something, to get a manicure, to get a pedicure, to pamper myself, to do something nice for myself. It can be something, like I want to take my husband out for dinner for a change. That was one of my goals last month. Instead of my husband always, taking the check, especially since I've quit my job, our budgeting has changed a little bit, but it will be on the rise and back to where it was and beyond that very soon. But last month, one of my personal goals was to take my husband out for a steak, and guess what? I took my husband out for a steak. Those types of things, and I take a picture and I share it on social media and I hashtag paparazzi paid for it. Like that's it can be something as small as that. If that's small to you, that was huge for me. It could be something as big as a trip. I have a personal goal. I have a personal goal right now that by June, paparazzi will be paying my mortgage. And I'm very, very, very close to that. When I say paying my mortgage, I mean I will have my automatic draft on my Paparazzi account because I'm operating my business from my home. I will have my automatic draft on my Paparazzi account for my Paparazzi account, and that will be, my mortgage will be drafted out of that. That's one of my goals. And when that happens, well, guess what I'm doing? I'm sharing that. Hashtag paparazzi paid for it. That's a part of attraction marketing. That's what connects people to you and connects people to your business and make people want to know more, want to know why or how you're doing it. It's attractive. It's interesting to them. So you're sharing things like that. Write it down, document it so you can share those things. You're taking pictures. I saw Yolanda, I'm going to tell you, Yolanda, who's our upline, that motivates me in so many different ways. And one of those ways, like her attraction marketing even works with me, and I'm already a consultant. Like, it makes me want to go harder. I want to go harder. I want to rank up. I want to make more money. I see her doing things like taking her girls on vacations and hashtagging paparazzi paid for. She was just on a vacation last month or last week actually, and paparazzi paid for it. That's attractive to me. I want to do more. I want to be more and make more money. And imagine like somebody who's not a paparazzi consultant seeing that post. You know what I mean? Like they're seeing that post from their 9 to 5, where they have to do things like request time off. And they may or may not be able to get that time off to take that vacation, to take their children out. Take their children but like while they're on spring break or something like that. Like, that's attractive to people. Attractive marketing. You're sharing your why. You're sharing what paparazzi is able to pay for. You're sharing your experiences, and that's what it is. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Isis. So share. That is the biggest for me, and I gave this disclaimer earlier, you guys. These are just things that have worked for me and things that I have witnessed other paparazzi consultants successfully do and share, right? So you're sharing your experiences. So once you have I'm going to say baited, or you've captured the attention of somebody, you're going to get those inbox messages, you're going to get those responses to your posts and things like that. You have to know what to do with it, right? So the biggest part of this training, or this sharing, or this I'm just sharing the opportunity basically, or just sharing just some tips. The biggest part of that is basically the attraction of it all. You're attracting people to your business. I wanted to talk about that, but make sure every time you do something to share your business, or you're using attraction marketing to recruit, make sure you attach a call to action to every single thing you do, right? So you're posting about your business, you're wearing your jewelry, you have your business cards, you're doing things like that. You are marketing your business, right? You're sharing, and that's what it is. People talk about, I can't sell. It's not really selling, it's sharing. You're sharing this opportunity to people. You're sharing the jewelry. It's amazing, right? It's an amazing opportunity. So once you've shared, and once you do that consistently, make sure you attach a call to action. This is huge in marketing. And when I say a call to action, let me give you some examples. This is making sure you give somebody, tell them what to do with what you've shared, right? So, you've shared, you had a trip, or you just got a manicure on paparazzi, or paparazzi paid your mortgage, or you were able to leave your job. Here's your call to action. You want to know what I'm doing? Inbox me. If you're interested in being here with me, comment on my page. Hit me up, visit my website, tell them to do something that's going to lead them to that next step, and that lead them to that connection. And when I say that connection from you to directly talk to them about the opportunity. So when you're posting, every single time you post about anything with paparazzi, put your website on there. If that's at the very least, and I'm a culprit of that. I totally, I'm just so excited about I'm just posting all willy-nilly, and I realized that I wasn't even including my website sometimes. But make sure you are giving them a way to connect to you, and tell them to do it. If you're posting your website, you're saying, okay, join my team. post to the website, my5starglam.com, ahdesignSparkles.com, my5starjewels.com, whatever your website is. Post your website and make sure it's attached every single time. But give them something to do. Give them an action to follow through with. Visit my website to join my team. Visit my website to buy this item. Visit my website. Inbox me. Give them instructions and give them specific instructions on how to connect with you. Inbox me. And when they inbox you or when they visit your website, make sure you're engaging with them, right? Make sure, don't just send them to your website, or send them to your inbox. They send you an inbox message and you not do anything about it. Make sure you're engaging. If they comment on your status, comment or make a reply, no matter what it is. It can be a smiley face, right? Send back a kissy face. Make sure you're engaging, because every little opportunity you want to take to build and to grow your team and to sell your jewelry or whatever. And that kind of leads me to my next point. No missed opportunity. So you have their call to action. Say things and these are just examples. In your statuses, drop an emoji if you want more information here. Drop a GIF if you want more information. Inbox me, comment below, go to my website, like my status. If those are just different things that you can use to basically bridge a gap between that post that can just kind of be hanging out there to give you the opportunity to actually talk about your business, right? So, no missed opportunities. That's what that was my next point. Take every opportunity you can to share your business with someone. So we're on social media now. You should have, at the very least, on your personal page, everybody should know that you're the paparazzi person, right? You're sharing your business. You're talking about your jewelry. You're taking pictures of you and your jewelry. You're taking pictures of your customers and your jewelry, your family and things like that. You're sharing the opportunity. You're showing people, again, that you're the jewelry lady or the jewelry man, right? So use social media to your advantage. Facebook is, it's everything. You literally have your entire team at your fingertips, the future of your team, the future of your business on Facebook. And if you're watching by way of YouTube, because I'm going to save this video and upload it to YouTube for my people who aren't on social media, consider getting on social media. 90% of the entire world is on Facebook. Did you know that? And I know that from research. I'm a marketing professional, so I know those just random stats. 90% of the entire world who has internet. Let's be specific. Anybody who has internet, of the 100% of the people who have the internet, 90% of them on Facebook. Why would you not have some kind of representation on Facebook? So whether it's your, personal page, your VIP group, your business page, whatever, use every opportunity you can. So you have Facebook, get on Facebook, do that, and actually post on Facebook daily. Instagram, post pictures of your jewelry. Snapchat, even if it's not an actual business Snapchat, use the opportunity to use your personal page on Snapchat. What's the other ones? Google Talk, Google Plus, whatever it is, use it to your advantage and use it well. Don't just have it out there lingering. If you're going to use it, be consistent with it and drive people to it, right? In person, again, wear your jewelry in person. Don't miss an opportunity to share your business. You're wearing your jewelry. Somebody asks you where you got it from. Have your business card. Make sure you have business cards. Make sure you have some kind of representation that you can actually give to people to take along with them, even a business card or something with your website, something, a brochure or something, a piece of jewelry. I got that from Yolanda, and listen, I'm such a cheapskate sometimes. I don't want to give away no money. But one of the things that I gleaned from Yolanda, she has these cute little organza bags where she has free pieces of jewelry that she gives away to either potential customers or potential team members. She'll give it to waitresses as tips. Servers or things like that, or just people that she come across that compliments her jewelry. That is a game changer. People love free stuff, but that is a marketing tool that you do, based off of, you're attracting people to your jewelry. You're letting them see the quality of your jewelry, right? But you're also including your business cards or some way for them to contact you to either get more or know how they can sell this jewelry as well. I keep doing this because I love this, and I want people to look at it, whatever. So definitely, in person, take advantage of those opportunities. If somebody compliments your jewelry, use that as an opportunity to share about your business. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to do it. It doesn't have to be a salesy pitch, and that's not even the way you sell our business. You can't. I can actually say you won't be as successful being like super salesy with this business as you are being genuine. Be genuine. Genuinely promote this business. Like, you can get this for $5. Like that whole car salesman bid, that doesn't necessarily work with paparazzi. And you don't have to. It's $5 jewelry. Like, who doesn't have $5? There's some people who don't have $5, but in most cases, who don't have $5 to spend on some fly jewelry? Like, it's easy to sell, it's easy to promote, it's easy to share, and all you have to do is open your mouth. So in person, definitely do it. Take opportunities to integrate your marketing opportunities. And when I say integrated marketing, you don't necessarily have to, it doesn't have to be a paparazzi based venture for you to be able to share your business. I took the opportunity for my baby's first birthday party to integrate paparazzi. Do something as simple as that. I set up her little cute table. I don't know if y'all know, but my baby, like as part of my business, as an extension, I sell the Starlit Shimmer, the little girls pieces, as Kayla's Kid Glam. It's my baby. And so at her first birthday party, I set up a little table for little girls and parents to buy jewelry for her, from her line. That's integrated marketing. Take opportunities where it's not a blatant paparazzi opportunity. It's not a vending event. It's not a hosted party. It's not a Facebook Live. But you can interject your paparazzi business in things, like be creative about it, and take the opportunity to extend your paparazzi business in those avenues. Like, I talked to, this was so inspiring. I talked to one of my team members today, and she was like, girl, she just signed up. It's 3 people who already sell paparazzi at her church. And she had no idea. So she's like, let me tell you something. As soon as I get my jewelry, I swear, when people are coming out of church, I'm about to have a banner on my hood and have a pop-up shop in my church parking lot for when people come out of church. It's a free opportunity. I'll make sure it's okay with my pastor or whatever, but I'm about to share this opportunity. They are not taking advantage of this opportunity if it's 3 other people in my church and nobody knew about it. I'm about to do that. Like, that was motivating to me. Like, be creative and take those opportunities. It's not a blatant paparazzi opportunity, but look, you just made a way. So make sure you do that. Follow up when people, if there's any kind of opportunity, any kind of glimmer of opportunity, anybody likes your jewelry, anybody asks if that's really true, like the stuff that you're posting, like in Andrea's case, you really did leave your job from paparazzi? Yes, take that as an opportunity to share that business with them and show them how they can do it. Show them what the potential of being a paparazzi consultant can lead to. Like, what is that potential? Take that opportunity. Don't be like, yeah, I left my job. Okay, I'll see you later. No. Yeah, I left my job. It's an amazing opportunity. You should really look into it. I'm not saying, I give that disclaimer, I'm not saying quit your job. I'm not telling you that you can quit your job. I'm not telling you that. I'm saying this is work for me. It's worth looking into. Take every single opportunity and be consistent with it. Like, I lament anytime, and I don't do it anymore. I have lamented over times where, like, somebody has complimented my jewelry and I didn't share the opportunity because I was in a rush, or because I didn't think it was appropriate, or because I was afraid to, because I thought they would say no. Are you kidding me? Like, I take every opportunity, and I'm not aggressive with it. I'm not salesy with it. I'm just sharing. So, somebody say your jewelry look cute. Oh yeah, check out my website. And while you're at it, check out the Join My Team. Like, you can get this at a wholesale price. That's not salesy. That's just sharing what they can do, right? Sharing what they can have. And make sure you're I said when I say consistent, like do it all the time. Follow up. That's a big game changer as well in recruiting. Once you attract people, I get people in my inbox all the time. And what they don't know is that they build in my follow-up list. Even though, like, I mean, I have, like, my challenges that I do for myself, and I'll talk about that in just a second as I wrap up, actually. I make a list. I got an ongoing list. Anybody who inbox me on the side, or anybody who comments on my statuses, anybody who compliments me, guess what I do? I'm making a note. This is like I've made a seed for them, whether they're thinking about joining or not. I've planted a seed in something that they've seen, something that they've heard based on what I've posted or what I've shown. So I'm writing their name on a list. If you sent me, it's some people on my team right now who, I mean, it took me a good 9 months to get them on my team, but it started with me writing their name down because they inboxed me a simple question about where I got my jewelry from, or saying, you know, asking questions about the money I made, or just saying something about, you know, are you really, did you really just quit your job? Like, I literally, and I'm sure Precious don't mind me telling that about her. Precious was actually one of the first people on my list, when I joined back in June, July. And she's like, you know what? I think this is a great opportunity. You know what? You're on my list. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to follow up with you. I'm not going to be aggressive. I'm not going to be aggravating, but I am going to follow up. And when I say follow up, I mean, hit them up on the inbox. If that's the way you guys communicate right now, hit them up in the inbox. Hey, just checking to see if you're still interested in the opportunity. Is there? Come get this money type of thing. Or, you know, I even say things like, I'm not going to be a pest. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to be aggravating, but just kind of seeing if you're still interested. If so, I'll keep you on the list. If not, I'll take you off. And I don't stop following up. And you can come up with your own system, how many times you want to follow up or whatever. I mean, like my system kind of includes like a monthly follow-up plan, but I don't stop until I get a flat out no. And that is rare, which means that my list is long, my follow-up list is long, and I keep following up until somebody joins my team, or, you know, tell me, wait, like not right now, or something like that. I don't take them off that list until I get a flat out no, I'm no longer interested, or I'm not interested, or I'll just rather be a customer, something like that. Get a no, go after the no. And you heard that. I don't know if you guys follow Trent Kirby, but that was one of our challenges for the winner circle. Go after your no's, right? You knows, because it's easier sometimes for people to say yes than to say no, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to think, you know, they don't want you to think that they're being rude or something like that. So they'll give you, no, not right now. Okay, so while you're saying not right now, I'm going to keep following up with you and keep giving you reasons to think about saying yes. And if you're not going to say yes to the business, at least say yes to buying this jewelry, to coming to this party, to hosting a party for me, or something like that. So keep at it, be consistent, follow up, don't stop until you get a flat out no. And that's just what it is. Be persistent, but don't be aggressive. That's a part of our policies and procedures. You don't want to do things like cold call people, because that's seen as an aggressive approach. We're talking about attractive marketing. Use the things that attract people. Let them, like, plant those seeds, attract people to you, and use those seeds to cultivate those questions and the interest that people have. Don't overly do it. I mean, like I said, the salesy things can actually be unattractive to some people. You know what I mean? So yeah, be persistent. Follow up, but don't be aggressive and just overbearing. That's such a turnoff to some people. I mean, it's definitely a turnoff to me. I mean, offer the business. They give you a flat out no, move on. But if they don't give you a no, like leisurely or gingerly follow up again in a week or two, or a month or two, or something like that. Whatever works for you, right? And when it's time for you to close a deal, when you get a yes, jump on the phone. Like, we all love, and me as much as the next person, I love my social media. I love my text messages. I love I love like my indirect communication because like I'm an introvert by nature. I don't know if you could tell by this video or not, maybe or maybe not, but I'm an introvert by nature. So I would rather text than talk. But when somebody gives you a yes or that glimmer of a yes, or they want to know more or something like that, guess what I do? I say, let's jump on the phone. You mind if I call you real quick? You mind if we hop on the phone? Can you call me? It's easier. I say something like, it's easier to jump on the phone and than it is to text. We'll be texting all day long. Like, let's jump on the phone. Close the deal on the phone. This is just from my experience. Most of the people that I have signed as personal consultants on my front line are people that, you know, I answer questions all day long on instant messenger or text or something like that. But when I see that you're tilting over to the yes side, I'm about to jump on the phone with you, and I'm going to spend those next 5 or 10 minutes answering your questions and hopefully signing you up by the time we get off that call, right? So make sure you're closing the deal. Be personable, be consistent, follow up, do things like that once you attracted them. No missed opportunities. I'm hashtagging that for the rest of my life. No missed opportunities. I mean, that's in every area, and definitely in my business, because you just never know what you can bring or what can come out of it, right? And come out of you following up, come out of you being consistent or persistent, and come out of you just stopping to talk to somebody. Like, just don't miss those opportunities, right? And then yeah, so I've hit those. So attraction marketing, and this is us wrapping up. Attraction marketing. Oh, hey, sister, I didn't know you were on. Thank you. Definitely share with your team members. Come back and rewatch it. And again, this is a disclaimer. These are just tips based on my experience and my personal research. By no means this is a Bible or anything like that. But as we wrap up, we talked about, what did we talk about? Attraction marketing. Attraction marketing, that's a strategy that just attracts people to what they already have seen, what they know, what you love. And that's what you're doing. You're sharing what you love. You're sharing your experiences. You're being genuine. You're being honest. You're being creative. You are sharing your testimony about what Paparazzi is doing for you or has done for you, continuously do for you, will do for you. You're sharing that. You're attracting people through those things. Once you attract them, or once you, when you're sharing, make sure you're giving a call to action. Lead them to something. Lead them to the water so they can drink it. Tell them to inbox them. Tell them to inbox you. Tell them to call you. Tell them to comment here. Tell them to send you your number. Tell them to like your status. Do something like that. Give them something to do so that you can connect that sharing experience to you actually talking to them directly, so that you can be able to close the deal, basically. No missed opportunities. That was like the last thing. Take every opportunity you can to share your business on social media. Share, post every day, share every day, join all the social media forums that you can, post live, go live, post on your personal page, get a VIP page, do all of those things, whatever you can do to take advantage, especially these free opportunities. Facebook is free advertisement that you don't have to, I mean, you can do the sponsor posts if you want, but you don't have to pay money to attract people. And that's what you're doing. You're sharing your experience through this free avenue. Take advantage of it. No missed opportunity. No missed opportunity in person. Somebody compliments your jewelry. Somebody asks you about your business. Take time to share it. Take time to talk about it. Take time to share your business card, and make sure you attach a call to action. After you're finished talking about it, make sure you call me. Girl, join my VIP page. Come visit my website. Let me know if you have any more questions. Call me. I would be happy to answer more questions. Give them a call to action. Share it. Connect with them. Oh, I didn't say this. VIPs are your best consultants, or make some of the best consultants. That's kind of as a side note that I wrote that down. Use your VIP. If you have a VIP page, a lot of them are your loyal customers. Most of my team members started off as my VIP customers. So that's just a side note. Be consistent and follow up. If there is a glimmer of hope that somebody wants to join your team, if they show any kind of interest, follow up with them. That's via phone, via text message, via inbox, or whatever your method is. Follow up. Doesn't have to be aggressive, doesn't have to be salesy or anything like that. Just make sure you're following up just to make sure they're interested, and follow up consistently until they give you a no, until they flat out say, no, I'm no longer interested, right? And then when you're ready to close the deal, make sure you hop on the phone. Make sure you do it in person. Hop on the phone, take them to lunch or something, but you want them to hear your voice. You want to drive it home, that sincerity, that genuineness, that excitement. You want to drive it home on the phone. So make sure you do that. Close the deal with your voice, basically, and that's just what it is. Be persistent, not aggressive, not salesy, just sharing. That's the best way to recruit, in my opinion, and that's just what it is. So those are tips. Hopefully they were beneficial for you guys. I use them, of course, as a learning opportunity for us all continuously. We're learning, we're growing, but definitely if you can glean anything from it, by all means do that. Going forward, thank you so much, Isis. Let me just issue a challenge. This is what I like to do for all my trainings or whatever. I like to issue challenges. Every month, make sure you include a team building goal in your paparazzi business, because team building, recruiting, that's the game changer. Like I said earlier, your residual income is coming from you building your team, right? So every month, make sure when you're writing down your goals, and include your team building goals. Make a list, 25 people or more, write them down. Anybody who is interested, write their names down, follow up with them, go after your no's. When I say go after your no's, I just talked about that. Unless they say no, they're not interested, they're interested until you hear that no, and make sure you follow up. But every month, challenge yourself. My monthly goal right now is to recruit 3 to 5 people. I write that down every month, and I check it off every time somebody joins my team. That is so beneficial, and that helps with my drive to keep recruiting, right? So make sure that's my challenge to you. As we end this, we're right at an hour at this training or this tip sharing. Set your goals, write them down, include team building in your goal setting monthly, because that's the game changer, and that's going to push you to the next level. All right. So until next time, thank you so much for joining this Marketing Monday. I don't know if hopefully, I don't know if the longer or the shorter videos are more beneficial or not, but, next Monday, we'll talk about going live and using marketing to go live and to be successful at that. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tamika, for giving me the opportunity to share with the team. Share, tag your team members, and it's only up from this, only up for us from here, right? We're going up. We're leveling up. We're being successful, and hashtag no opportunities. So talk to y'all later. Thank y'all so much. Have a good one.